Hey you guys, it's Tanya. What's going on? So this is my second attempt at this video because apparently I went on a bathroom decor, meaning towels, shower curtains, floor mats, toilet floor mats, tangent. And so I started going into like decorating and where I got my decorating inspirations from, my grandmother. So I'm not going to do that. It just, I was looking around, and I'm going to keep myself on task, I promise. I was looking around when I was talking to you guys, and I just thought to myself, I have got to change my shower curtain out. This has been up here for, I know, at least a year. And but there's so much involved. Like, there's not just the shower curtain. I have to change up all of the decorative towels, the ones that you can and can't see. I have to change like the floor mats. It's a lot of work. And so every time I think about it, I'm just like, no, I'm not ready to do that right now, and I don't know which ones I want to do. So hopefully in the next month, this will be a different background. Plus, it makes the room, it makes the yellow even more yellow than what it is. So yeah. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? I'm in my little romper because I've been home for a couple of hours. This morning, I only slept like 5 hours because I was still unpacking last night, you guys. But this morning I got up and I took my overnight oats out of the refrigerator so they could get room temperature, so that the peanut butter mixes really well and easily. And then I vacuumed my house. I also changed my bed linen, and I did some dusting. I cleaned my patio. Did some laundry, and then I worked out for a full hour, and I did small intervals. So I did some where I'm going one speed and then I do a spike and then come back down. I didn't do it every time I'm supposed to, but we're getting there, you guys. I'm building. And I did do a full hour. This is the first time I did a full hour. And I knew once I went home I could do a full hour, and now it will be just getting my stamina back up to get those highs and lows. The highs and lows, in addition to proper eating, is what gets you to lose weight, because your body, I don't know the ins and outs of it. I used to know it. I just don't remember anymore. I have to study it once again. But something about getting that blood, the heart rate up in intervals is what makes your body start to lose weight. So we're getting there. And every time that I have gotten to that, where I'm going highs and lows consistently for an hour and I'm eating right, I can literally feel the weight coming off. Like, I can feel my stomach slimming down, my side stomach and hips slimming down. So we'll see. We're getting there. What else did I do today? I did some meal prep. I meal prepped my overnight oats, and I knew I wasn't going to do my apple cider vinegar tonight. So I'll probably do the apple cider vinegars, the prep for those tomorrow. And I also need to go grocery shopping. So I have a list of the groceries I'm going to be getting for my meal prep this coming week. And basically it's going to be, so I have 2 vegetable mixtures. Sometimes I do 3. If I do 3, the first one's going to be Brussels sprouts with seasoning and a little bit of EVO, which is extra virgin olive oil. And then the second cluster of vegetables is going to be butternut squash, zucchini, because I hate regular squash. So butternut squash, zucchini, and mushrooms. And it's well seasoned also. A little bit of EVO. And then the last one, wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Nope, that's it. And then the last one is going to be broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, okay? And what I do is that I just give myself heaping servings of vegetables. And then I won't really measure those, but I will measure my grains. I do yellow rice mixed with whole wheat rice. And then what I do is I put some, what is it called? You got Sazone. I put some Sazone, but it's the one that's MSG free, in the rice to give it some flavor without adding, butter or anything. And I measure out the rice portion. Like I want to say a quarter of a cup maybe, or a third of a cup, and that's it. Like I measure that to a T. And then I'll bake chicken thighs with lemon juice, basil, rosemary, poultry seasoning. And then I'll do a separate dish and I'll bake scallops and shrimp with butter, a little bit of butter, and some of the Penzeys version of the Old Bay spices. And then for the most part, when the scallops and shrimp cook, the water from the ice melts and makes it like cooking in water and butter. But I only do like 2 pats of butter for the whole dish, maybe 3. Oh, and some bay leaves and parsley. And then, excuse me, Then after they're done cooking, I'll just drain all the liquids, and a lot of the butter goes off with that. So the butter is still very minor. And I'll portion this out for my meal prep. And I do 21, so 7 days. And it'll just be chicken, shrimp, and scallops. Chicken, shrimp, and scallops. And every day I eat the same thing. So I'll have for breakfast my overnight oats. For lunch, it'll either be chicken or it'll be seafood. I don't know which one. I'll probably do chicken first because I like the seafood more. So that'll be my dessert, or like my favorite things. I eat that for dinner. But that's it, you guys. And try to drink lots of water. I will try to drink at least 1 gallon a day. I know I'm supposed to drink more than that, but my bladder apparently is very small, and I just cannot be going to the restroom every 5 freaking minutes. Like, getting back to drinking water is going to already wear me out because I'll be going to the restroom every 5 minutes. But once my body gets used to it, it'll get better. But yeah. And then I will have a cheat day probably every other week. So when I run out, okay, yeah, every 8th day I'll do a cheat day because I'll be out of food. So, and I'll have to, shop and do meal prep and all that kind of stuff again. But yeah, it's the same thing. I did this, I guess about a year ago, and I lost about 15 pounds, but then I went back to work and gained it all back. So, because I can't meal prep when I'm working. I never have an oven. Oh, I have my little toaster oven. My toaster oven is very small, and I'm not trying to spend all day on Sunday, which is my only day off, cooking. I'm just not. So we're trying to figure out ways. Depending on where I go, some places have meal prep where you can just go online and order meal prep, but a lot of cities still don't have those amenities. So it just is what it is. But yeah, so I'll do my grocery shopping. I did go to Trader Joe's today because I wanted some stir fry. So I bought some of the Trader Joe's frozen stir fry, and then I bought a bag of broccoli and a bag of a carton of mushrooms and an onion, and I added that to the stir fry. And Trader Joe's had these Argentinian large shrimp. Oh my goodness, you guys, that stir fry was so good. And I put, like, for the whole serving, I put maybe a cup of brown rice in it, and I ate half of it, and the other half I put aside for tomorrow. But when I tell you, that was so good. And all I did was use EVO, and then a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of teriyaki, but it was delicious. So yeah, it's just funny because my energy changes when I get back home to Louisville. And so I'm ready. And again, I know I can be successful at home. It's just always the challenge of when I'm traveling, being successful. But there's been some positive changes in my work, and so I have more energy. So that has been it's just been such a pleasure having that positive energy around me now, because it gives me energy. I didn't realize how much stress was affecting me until I changed my environment and saw how the lack of stress was affecting me. I'm happier, I have more energy, I feel better about myself where I want to do better. So it's just really interesting. We won't talk any more about that because we're getting at 10, so I'm gonna stop. But you guys, I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Aholla!